KPM.
Turtle eggs! Turtle eggs! Get your turtle eggs over here. 1 for 7 ringgit, 2 for 10, buy 10, free 1. Come on. Get your turtle eggs. While stocks last, come get your turtle eggs.
Stop! Please stop! Why are you being so cruel? How could you steal these eggs from the mother turtles that came ashore just to lay them? You stole these eggs and sell them to humans? The number of turtles is becoming less and less year by year, and you selling their eggs are making things worse. Nearly all species of sea turtles are now classified as endangered. Endangered. And you know what's going to happen if you keep on doing this? No human on Earth will ever see live turtles anymore, just like me. Turtles will only be remembered as something in the past, not current, not future. Just like me, turtles can only be seen in museums, just like me.
Hello everyone! You are now watching Level 2 on DidikTV KPM together with me, Sean Stephen, as your host. Our subject for today is Science DLP Year 6, and of course, joining us today, we have Teacher Nina!
Hi, hello everyone. Hello, Sean.
Hi teacher, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm fine and I'm really excited.
That's right. We would also like to introduce our sign language interpreter for today. We have Teacher Shamila. Hi teacher. How are you today? Great. And of course, I am super excited to find out what we are learning today. So teacher, what will our lesson be on today?
Okay, so for today we are going to learn about nature preservation and conservation. Okay?
Aha.
So there are actually 3 learning objectives that we hope everyone will be able to achieve by the end of the show today. So the first one would be everyone should be able to explain extinct animals with examples.
Okay.
Okay? So there are a few of the extinct animals that you should know their names.
All right.
And you should know how they look and why they extinct. And then the second one, you should be able to define preservation and conservation of animals and plants.
All right.
So you need to know the meaning of preservation and also conservation. And last but not least is to generate ideas on ways to preserve and conserve the animals and also plants. So these are the learning objectives that we hope everyone will be able to achieve by the end of the show today, Sean.
Alright, I hope so too. And for those of you watching, I think this will be an excellent and interesting lesson indeed. So, shall we begin?
Yes, of course. Okay. So just now you saw how the dinosaur, the Triceratops, were really upset. You know, Triceratops are already extinct.
Oh, yes.
Triceratops is a type of dinosaur. So it's like a make-believe, but people selling turtle eggs are real. And do you know that it's illegal?
Oh.
So what is going to happen if we human beings keep on selling turtle eggs? Turtle eggs are not the same like chicken eggs or duck's eggs because turtles are endangered species. So today, that is what we are going to learn, how dinosaurs who are already extinct, how it is correlated to endangered animals. So if we do not do anything, with whatever is happening right now, sooner or later turtles might also extinct, just like the dinosaurs.
Oh no!
Of course, you do not want that to happen, right,
No,
Sean?
of course not.
Okay, so now what I want us to do is we need to try and name extinct animals that you know. Let's try with Abang Sean first.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Maybe I can say the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh, T-Rex, Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah.
Yes, that is right. Anything else that you know?
Maybe the saber-toothed tiger?
Saber-toothed tiger. Just like
Yeah.
Power Rangers, is it?
Yes, and I actually have another one also from that.
Oh, okay.
The mammoth.
Yes, mammoth.
Like a big elephant, but it's different.
Yeah, it's a little bit different, and later on maybe we can discuss what are the differences between a mammoth and also an elephant. Okay, so what is actually extinct animals? Extinct animals are animals that we will never see them alive anymore anywhere on Earth. Because some animals, they are extinct only in certain areas, but they are still there at a few other places. So, but dinosaurs, for example, are extinct like millions of years ago. Have you ever wondered, Sean, how can people know how dinosaurs look? If like millions of years ago we do not have cameras?
That's right.
So it is because humans saw or found out their fossils.
Oh,
Do you know
okay.
what fossils are, Sean?
I'm not so sure. What are those?
Fossils are actually bones. The bones of animals that are long dead. So from that bones, scientists they can restructure and just like a gas, I think. Like imagine how it would look like. The color, it might not be really precise, but it's about right.
I see. Okay.
Okay, and one more extinct animal. I think most kids right now, my pupils in school, they always say this animal, but I do not know about it actually. Megalodons.
What? What's
Yeah.
that?
When we were kids, we've never heard of megalodons, right? Megalodons are actually the greatest shark, the biggest shark ever.
Wow.
And it has also died millions of years ago. Humans only found its teeth. And the teeth is really, really huge. So from that teeth, they can make up that the size of that megalodon or this really big shark is like really, really huge.
Wow. Megalodons?
Megalodons.
Megalodons. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do a little research, but we're going to take a short break. Back to you after this on Level 2 on DidikTV KPM.
DidikTV KPM.
You are now watching Level 2 on DidikTV KPM. Our subject for today is Science DLP Year 6. So, Teacher Nina, what will we be learning now?
Okay, now we are going to look at 6 extinct animals, just like in the Science Year 6 textbook. But of course, there are a lot more. But just these 6, you need to know them by heart.
Oh.
You need to know how they look and why they became extinct.
Okay.
Okay, let's start. Okay, so these are the 6 animals that you should know. Okay, the first one is a saber-toothed tiger. Okay, saber-toothed tiger. The difference between saber-toothed tiger and the tigers that we have now is that they have these saber-toothed tigers. They had a really long canine teeth. It's
Okay.
really long and
Yep.
sharp.
I see.
Okay, next one is mammoth. Okay, that's how a mammoth looks like. And also dinosaurs, of course, everyone knows dinosaur.
Yes.
And then quagga. If you look at the quagga, it looks like a hybrid. Like half of it, the front part is like a zebra.
Yes.
And the hind part is like a horse.
Oh,
right?
yes, that's right, yeah.
But they are now extinct. We will never find them alive
Oh,
anymore
no.
on Earth. That's really sad, right? And then we also have Tasmanian wolf. The frontal part looks like a wolf, but
Yep.
the hind part looks like the stripes of a tiger. So sometimes this Tasmanian wolf is also known as Tasmanian tiger. It's the same animal actually.
Okay.
And last but not least is the dodo bird.
Aha.
If you look closely, the dodo bird's wings are really small, so it's actually a flightless bird. That means it cannot fly.
Oh, okay.
Aha.
Similar like chickens, yeah?
Oh, okay, but I think I saw some chickens fly.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that as well.
Okay, now we have something for Abang Sean to do.
Ooh.
Let's look at the first one. Abang Sean, you need to guess the name of this extinct animal. Okay, it resemble. I have written the clues there. It resembled elephants and existed during Ice Age.
Okay. That's a very good tip.
Okay, it became extinct due to extreme weather change and was hunted by humans.
Oh, no.
If you look closely, it looks like elephant, but its tusks are really long and curvier. And look at the body. It is like, it's not really straight. The backbone of this animal is not straight as the elephant. So, and one more thing,
Yes.
look at its hair. It's
very
a bit
furry
long.
or...
Yes, it's a bit long. So, what is the name of this extinct animal, Abang Sean?
Let's see. I think my friends who are watching right now can also make a guess. Since the biggest tip that I can see that is it resembles an elephant, so I guess this is a mammoth.
Let's find out.
Okay.
Yay! You are absolutely right. Okay, next one.
Okay.
What about this? It resembled a hybrid of a horse and a zebra.
Okay.
It was hunted for its skin and meat until it became extinct.
Okay, you mentioned this earlier. So the front part looks like a zebra, the back looks like a horse. I think it is a quagga.
Quagga?
quagga.
Are you sure that's how you pronounce it? Quagga or quagga? Okay, it's correct, Abang Sean. It's quagga.
Okay.
All right, next one.
Okay.
This is a type of a flightless bird found in Mauritius. Mauritius is a really small island in Africa.
Okay.
And it became extinct due to excessive hunting by sailors. While their
alright.
eggs were eaten by rats and cats. So
Oh.
that's really sad. So what is the name of this bird?
Okay.
It's a bird.
All right, so I think among the photos that you showed me earlier, this is the only bird, and the name also has, well, the word bird in it. So if I'm not mistaken, this is a dodo bird.
Dodo or Didi?
Oh, dodo bird. Dodo
Yes,
bird.
you are right, Abang Sean. It's dodo
Yeah.
bird. Yeehaw. Okay, next one. This one, it had a very long canine teeth.
Okay.
Up to 30 centimeters.
Wow,
it's
that's
really
pretty long,
30
yeah.
centimeters.
Yeah.
Just like your long ruler. It lived during the Ice Age, just like the mammoth, and became extinct due to extreme weather change. What is the name of this animal?
Okay, it looks like a tiger, and it has
It
long
does.
canine teeth. So if I'm not mistaken, this is the saber-toothed tiger.
Saber-toothed tiger.
Or is it a
you
saber-toothed lion? No, saber-toothed tiger. Saber-toothed tiger.
Yes, you are right, Abang Sean.
Yay!
Okay, saber-toothed tiger. And the next one, this is really simple. It's a reptile that dominated the land for over 140 million years. And the biggest size that we found was 26 meters long.
Wow.
And the smallest one are like chicken-sized.
Okay.
Okay. So it became extinct due to extreme weather change. So what is this animal?
I think it is a dinosaur.
Of course, this is
Yeah.
too easy.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a dinosaur.
That's
okay.
right.
Last but not least.
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes this is also called a Tasmanian tiger.
Oh.
I want to know the other name for it
Okay.
because of its striped lower back, and it became extinct due to excessive hunting, loss of habitat, and epidemic diseases.
Can you guess what the answer is? Because I think I know what the answer is. Another name for Tasmanian tiger, they're also known as the Tasmanian wolf.
Aha! Tasmanian wolf? Yes, it is. Okay,
Just like a wolf.
good job, Abang Sean. Okay, now I have something for you to do, Abang Sean.
Yes.
Look in front of you. There is a scrapbook.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Oops. Okay. It is almost complete, but I left something for you to do. I have one too. This is a smaller version. Okay. This is a scrapbook whereby
Wow.
you can see it's popping up.
Okay.
Okay. So mine is a little bit small and it doesn't have any information on it.
Okay.
So see. Okay. Abang Sean, yours?
Mine also has a pop-up feature as well. See,
And
this is a
bigger.
Yeah,
Okay.
wow.
If you want
look
to
at
know how
that.
to make this pop up, it's really easy. Okay, if you can focus here, just make a triangle on the bone of this of your scrapbook.
Okay.
And you can just paste the pictures front and back. And then you can add in any information.
Okay.
Just like that. So Abang Sean, I think you should show the kids at home how
Okay.
to do.
All
Okay.
right.
I have done the first one for you. Okay.
Okay.
I think you can put down your scrapbook.
Okay, I'll put it down.
Turn it to the first page.
To the first page.
Okay, the first page is not done yet.
That's right, it's empty.
Okay, it's empty. So there you have the saber-toothed tiger.
Yes.
Okay, I have put some double-sided tape underneath it. Okay.
Yeah, on both sides,
Oh
right?
yes.
Okay.
Actually, you can flip it. It will become a triangle. Can you show?
Okay, so if I do it like this,
Flip the bottom part.
the bottom part as well.
So that is how you paste it. So
yeah.
remember, to do this, you need to put the glue or the double-sided tape on the same side as the picture. So Abang Sean, you can
Okay.
take off
The double-sided tape.
yes,
So
take
here,
it off.
Okay. Remove this on one side and
the
also
other
on the
side.
other side. So you
Okay.
said, like Teacher Nina mentioned, it has to be on the same side.
Same side as the picture. Okay,
Okay.
so now this is the most important part. Okay, how are you going to do it? Can I hold it for you?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this would be the bone of the book. So you need to place it just right here. Okay.
Okay.
Abang Sean, just place it.
Okay, so I'll just place it like
Just
this,
put
yeah?
it like that. Okay.
Like this, correct?
Yes.
This is in
Yes.
front of it. Okay, here.
Okay.
So here.
All right.
Okay.
Just one part.
Okay.
And then you just leave it like that.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
And you close it.
Just close it?
Yep.
Oh.
Close it. And then when you open, it will stand up. It will pop up.
Automatically pops up just like that.
Just like that. See? Isn't it easy? So then to complete your scrapbook, Abang Sean,
Yes.
remember we have this information about these animals. So now you need to paste it. Okay. So let's find out about saber-toothed tiger. What do
Okay.
you remember about saber-toothed tiger?
Okay, from this I remember they have really long canine teeth. They were extinct
That's
due
fine.
to extreme weather change.
Yes.
They look like a tiger, so let me just see which one it is.
Okay, which one?
This one.
Yes.
Yes.
So just put on
Yeah.
some glue
Okay.
and you just paste
Place
the
it in front here.
information. Yeah.
Okay. So I have some glue. And just, oops, just gonna paste it here. Oh, wait, I gotta open this first.
Okay. You know, making scrapbook is really, really fun because I know nowadays pupils like to do it digitally, like making slides. But sometimes I think when we do scrapbook, you use your fingers and you cut pictures and you find pictures. You will actually hone your skills on making things in like crafty way, you can make things really nice and beautiful, just like that. Yay!
Yeah.
Okay, so you can continue with the other animals. Okay.
Okay, number 2 is Tasmanian wolf.
Tasmanian wolf. What do you remember about Tasmanian wolf?
Okay,
Let's try
so
and see if
Tasmanian
Abang
wolf.
Sean remember.
Front part looks like a wolf, back part looks like a zebra. Also known as a Tasmanian tiger. So let me see if I can find it. Aha! This is the one!
Yay!
All right.
Okay.
Let me just show it to everyone. Is this correct?
Yes,
Of
you are
course
right.
it is.
So
Let me
you
just
must be
place-
really sure you are right, because once you have pasted it, if it's wrong, if it's not right, and then you must do some amendments to
Oh
it.
no.
It's okay if you make mistakes. People do that sometimes,
That's
but
true.
it is how you overcome it.
Okay,
Alright.
so this is the one here already nicely placed.
Abang Sean, I think you can show the upper part of
there's
it.
upper
I
part
have
as well. Oh,
another
yes, look.
information on that.
Yeah, there's a map up here.
Yes, where Tasmanian wolves were found before. Which part of on Earth that we could find Tasmanian wolf before it extinct.
That's right. So
okay.
here, based on the map, you can see where its location is. You can see the Tasmanian wolf up here. You can see that.
And you know
Yeah.
where is Tasmania? It's on the southern part. It's actually a small island on the southeast part of Australia.
All right.
okay.
So that's the next one.
The
next
next
one we have
one.
a mammoth.
Mammoth.
Which
So what
is
do you
this
remember?
one here resembles an elephant, but of course this was during the Ice Age.
Yes, Ice Age.
And it became extinct due to extreme weather change, and of course was hunted by humans.
Yeah. Maybe because it cannot move really fast. It moves
That's right.
slowly, so it can be hunted easily by
That's true.
humans.
I think because of its really large size, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just place this here. Oh,
Yay. I'm really excited because this scrapbook is almost complete.
that's
Thank you, Abang
right. So
Sean.
check this out. Look at
Yes.
this. So at the top again, we have the map, and we got the pop-up in the middle, and then it's information regarding this extinct animal.
Yep. Sometimes, Sean, you can also decorate your scrapbook with stickers, nice stickers,
Yeah.
and also washi tapes. It's up to you, your creativity.
Yeah, I'll probably add that later, but let's complete this one here.
Okay.
So
Three
we
more,
also have
come on.
the dinosaur. Very
Okay.
easy stuff. It's a reptile, and it got extinct due to extreme weather change. I think it's this one over here.
Ooh.
This one.
Okay. Is that right?
This reptile dominated the land for over 140 million years.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, let's just stick this real fast. And here,
Yay! Nice job, Abang Sean. Oh. Nice, right?
I'm so
Ooh.
sorry. I
Okay.
got a bit excited.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And the next one, a quagga.
Quagga.
Okay, quagga is something like a zebra in the front, back like a horse.
Aha.
And
Yay, you got that right. Well done, Abang Sean.
okay, and let's stick this really
Okay.
quick and nice. Again, we have the information here, and at the top,
Ooh,
top is slightly
nice.
different here. Not only shows a map, but also some kind of a diagram.
Like different types of horses, zebras, horses, and also quagga, and where they can be found.
Okay.
All right.
And I think we're moving on to the final one, which is a dodo bird.
bird.
Okay. So this is dodo bird, and I
Okay.
think this is the one
Yep.
that you mentioned earlier, a flightless bird found in Mauritius. Okay. And I'm going to stick this right now And I'm just going to show to everyone how it is, or how it will look like. I think we're almost complete.
Yay.
Here. And there we go. Look at that.
So now we have a completed scrapbook of extinct animals, and actually you can add more if you want. You can find more information. You can just find it from the internet or encyclopedias, or you can find from books, from magazines. You can do a little bit of exploration. Oh, isn't that nice?
Look at that. So interesting.
Yeah.
And because I've already completed all this, do I get any rewards?
Of course, Abang Sean, you will get 3 stars for this.
Wow,
Yay.
3 stars. And for those of you who are guests at home as well, you got it right, I believe. Do they get stars as well?
Now, they will if they do like Abang Sean, and you show it to your teacher and present it to your classmates.
That's right. Well done, everyone. And right now, we're going to take a short break. Back to you after this on DidikTV KPM.
DidikTV KPM.
Oh, you are now watching Level 2 on DidikTV KPM together with me, Sean Steven. We also have Teacher Nina as well as Teacher Shamila as our sign language interpreter, and also these really cool creatures that are now extinct. So what are we learning for this segment?
Okay, so now we are going to look at nature preservation. What is the meaning of preservation and also conservation?
Ooh, preservation and conservation. What are those?
Okay, so first we need to link back with what we have learned before about extinct animal. So when we know that there are animals that have extinct, not only animals actually, there are also plants that have already extinct. So now what we need to do is we need to preserve whatever we have left.
Okay.
So what is actually preserve? Preservation? Preservation means keeping animals and plants in their original and balanced state. That is preservation. That means the animals and the plants in its original place, if it is balanced, everything around them is enough, they have enough food to eat, enough all what they need to survive. So we need to keep that. Make sure it is kept like that forever and nothing can destruct it.
Okay.
So that is preservation. So now I'm going to show you some of the ways or the efforts that we can do to preserve plants and animals. Okay, let's start with the first one is a law enforcement. Okay. So laws enforcement is animals. There are certain animals that are already endangered.
Yeah.
Endangered animals are actually animals that their numbers have already depleted. There are very much less left on this world. So that is what we call as endangered animals.
Okay.
So these animals need to be kept in their original place, and we must make sure that others won't destroy their place and also will not hunt them. So we need to enforce stricter laws for that. So that is what we do to preserve these animals and also plants to make sure that they will not become extinct.
Okay.
Okay, the next one is selective logging.
Selective logging?
Yeah. So what is actually selective logging? We humans, we need to survive too, and with urbanization, we need to build more houses for us to live in. We need to build maybe factories and offices. So when we need to log, we need to clear some space, we must make sure that we only cut trees that are mature enough and not cut the young trees.
Oh,
So
okay.
that is selective logging. So make sure that we do not cut the young ones.
I see.
So that is selective logging.
Okay.
Okay, next one is educating the public. Educating the public. For example, we have a wildlife day, and we must make sure that everyone knows why is it important to make sure that we protect these endangered animals. Just think about the animals that have extinct. We do not want to add more to that. So that is why we need to educate by having like Wildlife Day, or sometimes we also have campaigns to make sure that people really understand and not just take things for granted.
Yeah, that's true.
And the next one is gazetting protected areas. Some areas are really good. They are very, very nice and conducive for plants and animals to live in, especially the endangered animals.
Yes.
So we must make sure that that place is protected. Gazetted mean that that place must be protected, and not just anyone can go into that place and do whatever they want. That
Okay.
is, it's not like we protect it like or put guards on it. We need to understand that gazetting protected areas, for example, national parks or marine parks, and also Ramsar sites, that is to protect that area and all the living things in it from poachers or illegal loggers.
Okay.
So now, do you understand, Sean? We are not only protecting or preserving that area.
Okay.
Physically, yes, we are doing that, but we are also need to protect it with what I told you just now, like educating the public.
Yes.
It is not complete if we just put like I said, not just guards, but if the public do not understand the need to protect these areas, so they will just go in there and take things that they want, like maybe capture orangutans and take them home.
Oh no.
Oh, that is illegal. So for laws enforcement, you cannot have any part of endangered animals with you at any time.
Yeah.
If you are found to have any parts like tiger, some people like to take their claws. So if you are found, you will be prosecuted.
Okay.
So I hope everyone understands that protecting or preserving an area is just not the physical area, but also we need to educate the public and also enforce laws, and don't forget the selective logging, and also reduce, reuse and recycle. Why is that? Because as we know, papers are made from trees, right?
Yeah.
So when we reduce the number of paper, we will of course reduce the number of woods that need to be cut. So that is another way of we preserve what is already there.
Yes.
Okay. And last but not least, which is very, very important, is boycotting products made from endangered animals. Like, for example, just now, you sold some turtle eggs, Abang Sean.
That wasn't me, that was someone else.
So we must boycott that. Okay,
Yes,
now,
that's true.
I'm telling you now, Abang Sean and everyone at home, I want you to feel guilty if you eat things like turtle eggs or maybe lemang periuk kera. That is also illegal actually, because peach plant, lemang periuk kera is made from peach plant, and peach plant is actually an endangered plant.
Okay.
So I want you to feel guilty because who knows, one day it's because of you like eating it, it will become extinct.
Oh no.
Maybe you'll never find a live turtle anymore, or you will never see peach plants anymore. It's because of you. So I want you to have that feeling of guilty. So when you have, for example, someone you know, family member, asks you, come and have this turtle eggs. Please don't eat it, because it is actually from endangered species. So that's really, really bad.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So these are the 6 ways that we can preserve plants and also animals and protect them and make sure they will never become extinct. Okay, now let's move on to conservation. Conservation is returning animals and plants to their natural conditions. Okay, conservation is a bit different from preservation. Okay, I'm going to show you how. Okay, conservation means maybe these animals live in a place that is not conducive anymore.
Okay.
Maybe there are excessive logging, or maybe poachers or hunters like to go there and hunt for these animals.
Yeah.
So we need to bring these animals to another place that is safer, and we must make sure that this new place has the conditions that are very conducive for these animals. So the first one would be setting up conservation centers, for example, sanctuaries or rehabilitation centers. We have one in Sepilo for orangutan, rehabilitation centers, whereby we take babies, orangutan babies who have lost their mothers, maybe due to poachers or excessive logging, so they lost their habitat. So we bring them to these rehabilitation centers and we nurture them and we train them so that we will send them back to the wild and they can fend for themselves without their mother. So these orphan orangutans can survive on their own after that.
I see.
Okay, and the next one is replanting. We can reforestation, that means we plant back trees in the forest and also replanting mangrove trees in mangrove areas. Okay. So I guess now we have understood about preservation and conservation. Now let's ask Abang Sean to do some exercise. Okay, Abang Sean.
Yes.
On the board there, I have whatever I have told you just now. So now your clue would be the pictures. I hope by listening to what I'm saying now, you're using your visuals to remember back. So the first one would be the preservation efforts,
so this
or
one over
ways to
here?
preserve. Yes.
Here, this one, preservation, keeping animals and plants in their original and balanced state. So for this, I have to label the pictures,
Yes,
right?
label the pictures. Look at the first one. What comes into your mind when you see trees? And then next,
And then
the
there's-
bigger trees are gone, but not the smaller ones.
So I think this has to do with logging, but it is by choosing certain trees. So I think this is it's selective logging.
Selective logging.
There we go.
Okay,
We have the
good
answers
job.
here. And I'm
That's
just going to place
true.
them
That
here.
is correct, Abang Sean.
Thank you, Teacher
Awesome.
Nina. The next one.
Next one.
So we
what
got
are those?
World Wildlife Day, World Wildlife Day here. Different ones. I think this is something to do to let people know about what we're facing in terms of endangered as well as extinct animals.
And the importance of preservation.
That's right. So I think this is something to do with educating.
Yes, educating.
Let's see whether we have the answer here. Yes, educate the
Yay.
public. All right, so let's place this here. Okay. Yep. The next one we have is save the planet, save paper, stop plastic pollution. I see there's this one over here, reduce, reuse, recycle. So I think
that's a really big clue over there.
yes. So yes, I think that's true
Yes.
as well. When we use less, plastics, or we
Yes.
don't use plastics altogether, like recyclable
Think
or
before you
reusable bags.
print.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So that's that. Maybe we can start off with the one right at the end, so I can see the orangutan, the tiger, and all this. So I would say
They are all
this would
endangered
be
animals and you cannot hunt them.
If there is a restriction, then there should be a law in place. So here, law enforcement.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. And the next one, these are actually protected areas, if I'm not mistaken.
yes.
So this will be Gazette protected areas.
Have you been to any protected areas like Taman Negara?
Yes, I've been to Taman Negara,
okay.
actually, our national park.
Yes.
Beautiful place, and it's really well managed to ensure that it's well taken care of.
Yes.
And last but not least, we see like turtle eggs and all these other plants, which we should not take because it's endangered species.
Yep.
And that's why we have to boycott
them.
Boycott these products.
Yep.
There we go. And I think we've completed for the preservation side.
efforts, yes.
Okay. And next we have here conservation. So returning animals and plants to their natural conditions. So here, I think this is something to do with rehabilitation.
Yes.
Like you mentioned, let's say, for example, if there is a baby orangutan who lost its mom, and we need to somehow train it and nurture it so that it is able to fend for itself when we put them back into the wild. So that would be setting up centers or rehabilitation centers.
Yes. And for turtles, we have sanctuaries where we protect the mother turtles who are laying eggs and make sure that those eggs will not be
sold or stolen and sold.
Yeah.
Very bad. Very, very bad indeed.
Yep.
And here I see there is people planting something, and then there's trees as well. So I would assume this, for example, if there is an area that has maybe illegal logging, for example, or there are space for us to somehow increase back the number of plants or trees, then we should, one of the ways to conserve or for conservation is replanting.
Yay! Oh my God, Abang Sean, you did everything right.
Yay!
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much, Teacher Nina. So did I do everything correct and well?
Yes, you did. Yes, you have, Abang Sean. Everything is right. I think you deserve more stars. I'll give you 5 stars, Abang Sean.
5 stars! Wow!
Yay!
Thank you so much. And for those of you who also helped me somehow also guessed it correct, do they get stars as well?
Yes, they do.
Yes. Well done, everyone. And I guess right now we can take a short break. Back to you after this on Level 2 on DidikTV KPM.
DidikTV KPM.
Hello everyone, you are now watching Level 2 on DidikTV KPM. Our subject for today is Science DLP Year 6. So, Teacher Nina, what will we be doing for this segment?
Okay, so now we have learned about extinct animals, nature preservation and also conservation.
Yes.
So now what we are going to do is we are going to try and answer questions, real life questions, situations that maybe you can apply what you have known. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Okay, pangolins, or in Bahasa Melayu we call them tenggiling, are one of the endangered animals in Malaysia. So according to some people, the pangolin scales, meat and skin are believed to have medicinal properties.
Okay.
So people like to hunt pangolins for making medicines. So now what I want us to think about is how we can preserve and conserve pangolins to overcome this situation. What do you think, Abang Sean? What should we do in terms of preservation and also conservation these pangolins?
So in terms of preservation, maybe we could set up some law or law enforcement to ensure that whoever who even tries to hunt these animals or poach these animals will be put to jail.
Yes, jail them.
Yes.
Jail them.
And also aside from that, maybe we could also have a gazetted area, so wherever they live, their habitats are also not destroyed, so they can live in peace and still in their original wildlife situation.
Okay, what about school-going children? What can we do?
I think it's good to also educate the young, actually not only the young, but the public in general, of the dangers of hunting or endangering a species like the pangolin.
Because
so
kids
that,
might find pangolins are really cute because they can curve up like a ball.
Yes, that's right.
So how are we going to tell them that it is not right to do that?
Maybe we can also treat it as if we have our own pet. Right, so like how we show love to our pet, but because pets are more of household animals, but pangolins are more wildlife, so the same thing
cannot
goes.
bring them home.
Correct,
because then we will be prosecuted.
Yeah, but we have to also, I think, what we call appreciate life itself. So endangering them, not only will they go extinct, but also it will hurt them as well.
Yes, maybe when we think that they are cute, but maybe when we bring them home, they will never survive.
That's right.
So, yeah, death, maybe it's your fault.
Oh,
Why do you bring them home? Leave it there. Okay. All right, what about conservation efforts?
So,
what can we do?
In terms of conservation, maybe we can set up rehabilitation centers so that in case if their habitats were lost or ruined by logging or excessive logging, there is a place for them to nurture them and also to take care of them. Or in case if they have lost their mom and they're very, very young and cute and they can't protect themselves in the wildlife, so we are able to protect, nurture and also train them when they're old and strong enough to go into the wild. They are prepared.
Yes. Wow, Abang Sean. I'm really impressed with you, Abang Sean.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Good job. Awesome.
Thank you. And how many stars do I get for this?
Okay. Wait, there's one more question for you.
Okay.
Okay. So next question is about data. So nowadays everything is about data. So this is an example of data, information of the number of elephants, that are found in one forest. Just call it Forest X.
Okay.
Recorded from the year 2015 to 2019.
Yes.
So as you can see from the chart, from 2015 to 2017, the number goes down. It has decreased.
Okay.
And then from 2017 up to 2019, the numbers are increasing.
Okay.
So now, do you think you will be able to explain why it goes down and then it goes up again? Okay, let's start with decreasing. Why do you think the number of elephants decreased from 2015 to 2017?
Maybe for a few reasons. Number one, maybe excessive logging. So maybe their habitats were ruined, so they are unable to live properly. For example, if we lose our home, where are we going to live? We might actually, it will affect our lives. So I think it's the same for these elephants due to excessive logging.
Yes, loss of habitat. Sometimes they will not survive, or sometimes they just move to other places.
Yes.
I think we have heard recently that people found a small elephant on the road, right? Maybe because of it lost its habitat.
Maybe.
So it's trying to find a new place for them.
Yes. Or maybe because they were hunters, were hunting down animals for their meat or for their tusks. So maybe that could lead to also the decrease in the number of animals.
So can you see, Abang Sean? It's because of humans, right?
Yeah.
Excessive logging, humans. And hunting, also humans.
Yes, that's true.
Okay. We need to educate more. All right. Now, what about the trend of going up?
Going up, I would believe maybe because there was law enforcement being set up so that all these animals or these elephants are now somehow protected.
Okay.
So maybe.
So how does that lead to the increased number?
I would assume that because no one is disturbing them, so they can multiply and they can also grow bigger, so that they can live their lives to the fullest.
Yes. That's very good. Or maybe they are put in rehabilitation centers.
Yes.
Okay. So that is how we can actually preserve and protect these animals, this elephant, from becoming extinct.
Yes.
Yay! Okay, Abang Sean, you did very good.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, let's recap our learning objectives.
Yes.
If we can, Abang Sean can still remember, then only he will get his stars. Okay, the first one, explain extinct animals with examples. Just give 2.
Okay, saber-tooth tiger and mammoth.
Okay. Okay, define preservation.
Preservation is ensuring that they are always, remain as they are.
Keeping. Keeping, remember the term keeping animals and plants in their original and balanced state.
Yes.
So make them stay there and make sure the conditions are really good conducive for them.
Yes.
And what about conservation? You still remember, Bang Sean?
Conservation is more of protecting what we already have. And returning them to their original state.
Maybe they have lost their habitat, so we can bring them to another place, and we set up that place to make sure the conditions are right for these animals and also plants. Okay, good job, Abang Sean. And last but not least, can you tell us what are the ways to preserve animals and also plants? Just give 2.
Okay, so law enforcement and gazette protected areas.
Yay, good job. What
Thank
about
you.
conservation?
Setting up rehabilitation centers and replanting.
Yay, good job. Okay, Abang Sean, for having all this, you deserve 6 stars.
Wow, thank you so
Yay.
much. And what about my overall performance for the entire lesson today?
Okay, so overall, Abang Sean has achieved what we have, the learning outcomes. So Abang Sean did really well, and he deserves all the stars that he wants.
Yay!
But I want to make sure, Abang Sean, you remember not to eat food from endangered species. That is a change in behavior that we hope everyone here in the studio and also at home remember. You must do your part in protecting these endangered animals so that they won't become extinct like quagga, like dinosaurs. So everyone, each one of us, play our part.
Yes, that's true. And in case if any of our pupils who are watching right now, if they want to get enhancement exercises or the materials for this lesson, where can they get it from?
Oh, they can get from Sumbaku.
All right. Thank you so much once again, Teacher Nina, for our lesson for today, as well as Teacher Shamila for being our sign language interpreter of the day. And for those of you watching, hopefully it has been beneficial to all of you. And we'll see you once again in our next show on DidikTV KPM. Till then, take care and bye.
Bye.